Simmers! So today I am back on this channel after I just abandoned it a few years ago. I am back because I've been playing The Sims 2 absolutely religiously, and I thought a lot of people would like to see what I've actually done with Veronaville. So Veronaville, here it is. So I know Veronaville doesn't get the love that like Pleasantview and even Strangetown does. And I was kind of that way too when I first started playing The Sims 2, which was, when it first came out. It's the OG for me. Well, I played Sims 1, but when Sims 2 came out, it was a whole nother story. I played it for years and years and years. Here we go. We're coming into the town. I've added a lot of lots, if you can tell. I love this. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go over why I've decided to make this video. So as I was saying, I feel like Veronaville doesn't get the love that it deserves, and I'm not really sure why. The storyline is great with the Romeo and the Juliette and all the Capps and the Montys and things like that, the family feud, and you really get to decide whether they continue that or whether the two families in the younger generation end up coming together. So when I first started playing The Sims 2 again, I really wanted to play it out and see how it happens, because I've played it so many times, but I've never actually got to the point where like Romeo and Juliet got together, had kids. Like, how do the other relationships play out in the towns? So I have done that now. I suppose it's third generation, isn't it? Third generation Cap and Monty's are married, or have started their lives, they've been to college, they've started having kids, and their kids are now getting to the point where they are going to go to college. Before I get any further and the third generation starts aging up into elders, I wanted to show how my town has progressed. So I kind of play it on a rotation, similar to Pleasant Sims. I play a season. So I know there's some people out there that play like a few days, they play a week. I play a full season. I don't know how long that actually is in game, but I just wanted to go over the town and show you exactly what I've done. So I'll show you the few lots that I've added. So I have added these two over here. These were, I think they were from the lot bin, so they are there, just two little, and this is one of them. I won't go over the families yet, but these two have been added. This one here has also been added. That's from the bin. I'm not sure if I added one of these or if they were there before, but I think this one I've expanded on, so that's why it looks different. This one I've added, it's from the bin, it's an apartment. It was like the townhouses apartment, but I've just changed the colours so that it fits in with Veronaville. This one also I've added, and this has come from one of the Bon Voyage towns, this Tekmizu village. I probably butchered that. And yeah, most of these were here before. Some of them I've expanded on, like this one, this one, this one. Lots of them have been expanded. So I'll move on to the other side. I've added this one. This one's been added. As you can tell, I've done a lot of expanding of lots and building pools. This one is a work in progress. It looks a mess right now, but they're building their money. I've added this one, I've added this apartment, added this pets over here because they kept just wanting pets all the time and it was doing my head in having to adopt them. So I've popped them there. These lots are ready to be built on. I've added these two. I think these two ones just came from the bin again. We've obviously got H&M Veronaville, and yeah, I've built two cemeteries. Well, I've put two cemeteries in. This is the first one. I've built half of it, and then this is the other one. So for each side of the town, I pop them in there. So Verona Cemetery, which is for this side, the Capp side, and then Ville Cemetery for the Monty side, basically. And with the layout of the town, I have tried to keep the Montys over on this side and the Capps over on this side, as you can see. So what I'll do is I'll go over quickly the Capps, the OG Juliette Capps that were living in Cap Manor. So this is Romeo and Juliette, obviously. So they've got two teenage boys and two twin girls. She only wanted 3 kids. I was only planning on giving them 3 kids. But, you know, she got some twins there. We'll deep dive into exactly what the names are. So here's Juliette. Here's Romeo. Here's their oldest son, Cicero. I have really tried to go very traditional with the Shakespearean names, and I've been doing a lot of Shakespearean baby names searching on the internet. So this is Cicero. Then I've got, Cassius, and then we've got Cordelia, and then we've got Isidore. So these 2 are the twins, and then these 2, they look super similar, but they're not twins. But I just want to go check on her siblings. So Tybalt. Here he is with his wife, Kendall, who he met at university. I actually wasn't going to get Tybalt married, but, you know, he did fall in love with Kendall. They've got 3 lightning bolts. I couldn't not. Anyway, they also had twins, Alice and Anne. So, yeah, I was only going to give him 1 child as well, just because I thought he's not very, parental. Maybe he just wants 1 child to, you know, pass the name on to and to inherit his house and his money once he's dead and gone. But it actually ended up having 2 kids, Alice and Anne. So moving on to Hermia. So she actually did marry Puck. They had a great relationship all throughout their teenagehood and throughout college. So I just had to put them 2 together. They really do love each other, and they moved into the Summer Dream family home. She had Tatiana. When they first moved into the house, unfortunately, Oberon was actually, he passed away, and Tatiana was still in the house, and she took a really big role in helping Hermia through her pregnancy. She did a lot of the cooking, organising things. While Hermia was really pregnant, she really struggled with all the pregnancies. Her needs were going down a lot. I find like some Sims don't suffer and some do, but Hermia, she had a really bad time. She was constantly asleep. So to say thank you to Tatiana, they decided to name their first child Tatiana. And then Berry came along. How cute is Berry? I thought it went with the whimsical Berry. How cute for a boy. And then we've got Viola. And then she rolled a want to have another baby. And I thought, do you know what? Why not? They've already got 3. And I think Puck did as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let them have any more, just because there's so many Cap-related babies in this town now. It's getting kind of out of control. So I did kind of want to curb the population just a little bit, but yeah, they had twins. So I don't know if twins run in the Cap family, maybe. I don't know if that's a genetic thing or if they all had the fertile reward thing. But yeah, they had twins. So here's Hermione and here's Dorcas. I thought they were quite whimsical and went along with the magic-themed, fairy-like names. Obviously, Hermione from Harry Potter, and Dorcas made me think of, what's it called? Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. There was a Dorcas in that, right? And these are names that I've taken from the Shakespearean baby name list. So that is the Cap family. So if we've got time, I will do a deep dive into more of the Cap family. However, I want to open up these households and get us into them and see what's going on. So I'll start with Cap Manor. So here we are in Cap Manor with Romeo and Juliette and their kids. The first thing you'll notice is Romeo. His aspiration is now a family aspiration. While he was at uni, he lived in a house by himself, and, you know, he was doing a lot of flirting, a lot of sleeping around, a lot of woo-hooing, and cheating on Juliette, really. She didn't see him a lot during that time. We'll say they had a rough patch. Juliette was really focusing on her studies, and Romeo was focusing on being Romeo. They were all one-night stand flings. He never kept the loves there, but he was doing a lot of woohooing. But when he got out of uni and he graduated, he decided, no, I don't want this life anymore. I've done that, been there. I want to be a family sim and really start a family with Juliette. And look at that, he wants to have a baby. I've locked that in. That might happen. I think I've thought, they've already got 4. What harm's gonna come to 5? Anyway, Romeo has achieved his lifetime want. It was to become education minister. So he is at level 10 with that. Juliette, she was also in the education career. However, when she had Cicero, she couldn't quite keep up with working and looking after the home and looking after the kids. So she did decide to quit. So she is unemployed at the minute. They've all got really, really good relationships with each other. I really try and get all the family to be good relationships with each other as well. I just feel like that makes it a bit more realistic. So that she's got double children as a friend and things like that. I invite the siblings over quite often. She hasn't reached, she wants to have 6 grandchildren, so I was thinking maybe that's why she wanted 3, so then they could have just 2 children each. She'll definitely be getting 6 grandchildren at this point. I should go through the days of how old they are, aren't they? So Romeo is 10 days old, Juliette is 11 days old. I do give them the what's this thing called? This elixir of life. Just because I don't like them to be old while their kids are still teenagers. So I do give them that. Then we've got Cicero here. He becomes an adult in 9 days. Usually at the 2-day mark, I send them to college just so I don't accidentally miss it. He's got a want. He wants to go steady with Lavina. He's a family sim. Lavina is from a household that I created to add a bit more like love interests for the Capp/Monty family, so it wasn't just going to become one big family in the end. So he does want to go steady with her. However, I think she might already be going steady with somebody else. But he is a family sim. He also wants to have 6 grandchildren. So he's got a bit of time left before he becomes a young adult. I actually think I might have to start sending them to private school because it's a Capp family. They all went to private school in the end. Then we've got Cassius here. Cassius wants to own 5 top-level businesses. I don't actually do businesses in this save. I just find it's a bit glitchy and a bit difficult, and I'm not really about that. So maybe we might have to roll him a new one. But he's got the popularity aspiration. He's still making friends with his siblings, and he's friends with some of his cousins. So he is 13 days old, so 4 days younger than his brother. I should show you them, shouldn't I? So I don't really know what they're doing here. But here is Cassius, the younger child. Oh, they're joking with each other, and Juliette's just like, oh God, boys will be boys, teenagers, huh? And then here is Cicero. So yeah, they do look kind of similar, but like not. So they do kind of look similar, but not. I don't think it's quite the same sim. Are they? Maybe it's just the hair. I'm not sure. Because I know there's that firstborn thing that sometimes happens. But yeah, they kind of look like they've got different eyebrows. Here's Juliette just in her underwear. Okay, hon. Maybe that's her pyjamas, I'm not sure. And then here's Cordelia. So she looks so different to the rest of the Capp clan. She looks like a Monty. She's got the darker skin tone. I suppose the boys have the darker skin tone too. I'm not sure. But she's got dark hair. What colour are her eyes? Blue. She has got blue eyes. Ooh, here she is playing the piano. She also has an A in school. She has a really good relationship with all her siblings and Tatiana, and she's getting closer on. She knows some of her other family members, which is really cute. She wants to be friends with her auntie and uncle. That's so cute. But there she is. She is 3 days until she becomes a teenager, so not long. And then let's see her twin, Isidore. Do they look similar? Yes, they do look very similar. She just has blonde hair and light skin like her mum. She's also 3 days becoming a teenager. Obviously, they're twins. She's got an A+. And she hasn't got that good relationship with her brothers, actually. She knows one of her cousins a bit more. She knows Tybalt, her uncle, and a few more of the Capp family. Some more second cousins once removed. Some cousins. I don't know where they are at the family tree. Anyway, here's Romeo in his sloppy ass pyjamas. Yeah, I don't think he's really aged that well. He's very pointy nose. I never noticed how pointy his nose was. But yeah, from where I would go from here is I would send the boys to college. They both want to go. I'm just going to lock that one in because I'm sure Lavina is in a relationship with somebody else. You might be able to tell I've kind of extended the house just a little bit. This isn't ideal and this isn't exactly how I would want it. I have tried moving things around just a little bit. Because it's so open plan downstairs, it's really difficult for me to get what I want. So what I think I might do next is take out this kitchen, take down this wall and bring it in to this area maybe. But a whole renovation of this downstairs area is needed because I just hate it. This bathroom and bedroom is okay for now, but upstairs I needed the extra space just simply because they had a bigger family than before. Obviously before it was Consort and Juliette and Tybalt and Hermia. Juliette got the house over Tybalt because I know it's a matriarchal family. They take the Cap name, the men take the Cap name. That's why Romeo took Cap. Not all of them have gone traditional in that form. Tybalt, he did keep Cap, and his wife took Cap also. She took the ancestral home, I suppose. And yeah, so this is a study. This used to be a bedroom, but I've turned it into a study. Then the bathroom. So here we have the boys' room. It was full of toys and single beds, but because they're now teenagers and because Cassius recently aged up, I have put double beds in for them. Then we've got this bathroom here, and I think this was a bit different before. And I had to put this shower bath in because I can't stand it when it's this one over here. That was in every single bathroom. I just can't stand it. And there's not enough room to put another shower in, so it had to be the shower bath. Anyway, this is the girls' room. They've got a few toys. And I don't really overly decorate the kids' bedrooms, just simply because they don't have the, they don't have the environment thing. So I don't overly do the kids' bedrooms, and I just find it takes me too long making choices. Yeah, so this is their bedroom. I don't play with walls up. I can't, even with half walls, I can't stand it. It really annoys me. So if that annoys you, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the house. I've not changed much. Well, I've changed bits, and I really want to change this downstairs because I hate it so much. Also, I moved the headstones just to be closer together because I feel like I'm going to be playing this family for quite a few generations, and I do want to keep these here despite us having a cemetery now. They also have a car. I mean, you know, they are loaded. They've got 212k simoleons, and Romeo's at the top of his career, so they've got the best car. So now I've shown you Romeo and Juliet's Cap Manor. I think I'm going to have to do a part 2 just because I've been filming for like half an hour already. If you want to see what Tybalt and Romeo are up to, make sure you watch part 2. Leave me a comment below to tell me you like it and which family you want to see next. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.